Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ganga International Cricket Stadium. The London Nigerian Cricket Club back on the tour trail. The third game of the tour, and this is versus Rwanda Cricket President 11. It's the first of two T20 games today. The umpires have just walked into the middle, and we are a few seconds away from the start. To open the batting for the LNCC, Mike Gabai and OJ. It's probably the best day to play cricket after the rains yesterday. Fantastic looking outfield. All right, and here we go. 3 slips, backward of point, cover, mid on, mid off, and a short 45. And here we go. Ooh. Test the middle of the wicket. Bouncer to start, always good to see. OJ is batting without an helmet. I would get one. So there's a wide third man for exactly just that bouncer. Rwanda President's 11 are a very young side. I think there's some Rwanda internationals in there as well. The opening bowler looks like he's a quarter of the age of the opening batter. And it shows. We would like to say a big thank you to IHS Towers for sponsoring this tour. We have some representatives from IHS at the Ganga Oval with us today. We'll be bringing them on at some point to talk about what the company does. First runs off the bat, 2 to square leg. Short, quick, umpire signals no ball. Driven straight down the ground for 4 runs. And that is a good start. Eight runs for no loss at the end of the first over. Mike Gaba yet to face. He gets his chance now. Possible to force him to get a helmet? Is it possible to postpone it to get a helmet? I think so, because that's, yeah. Another dot. The LNCC has an abundance of current and former Nigerian internationals in the ranks. I currently am with one of them, Osita Omuzulike. More than 20 caps for Nigeria. Currently plays his cricket in the UK for Unchurched Cricket Club. Osita, how are you doing?
I'm very well, Kyle. Good to be here.
What's your impression of Rwanda so far?
Oh, wow, Rwanda has been a very great experience. The ground is lovely, the people are lovely, the hospitality has been incredible, and it's a place that one should come around for holiday from time to time.
Right. So I noticed you talked about holiday, but from the quality of the cricket that you've seen, have you been surprised?
To an extent, yes, but they put in a lot of hard work as well. When we came in, we saw the cricket builds hope children, and the massive turnout, and it's no surprise that they are able to produce such quality.
Right. So back to the game. OJ's batting without a helmet. We've seen a number of bouncers fly past him. How do you feel about that?
We're quite scared for him anyway. but so many players are discussing moving his helmet to him.
Yeah.
He needs that protection.
I am
to
worried.
be safe.
I am worried. This is a young Rwanda side, and they seem to be very rapid.
They have a lot to prove.
Yeah.
They have a lot to prove, so they want to show that you're not wearing a helmet against us, then we'll go for your head.
It is disrespectful as a fast bowler to see someone rock up to start the innings without an helmet, right?
Truly. You feel it's the same way if you bowl a bouncer and the batsman receives it on the chest without flinching at all.
Right.
It's like, man, you're not fast enough. It's like you bowled 2 miles.
Oh, that's a lovely cover drive. My Gabai opening the batting. That's the end of the second over, and the score is 12 for no loss. So let's talk about you a little bit, Osita. How has it been, at Onchurch and generally playing cricket in the UK?
It's been a great experience for me in Hornchurch as well. It's a place where you're supported to play your cricket the way you know how to play it, without fear or favour, and you're supported to back your talents. If you're someone that is attacking, you keep attacking, but you need to work on your defense as well, so that you will stay longer to see the balls to attack. Have massive supportive teammates, from the captain to the chairman of the club, and we have about 6 Saturday teams, and
Right.
two Sunday teams. Currently, the club is the England champions for the club T20 league, so we'll be heading to Spain in February.
Nice.
I started off with the third team, but rose through the ranks to the first team. Yeah.
Amazing. So what does, this level of cricket mean for you and for Nigeria? Is there a chance of you, coming back into the Nigeria team anytime soon?
That's a tough question, but it's if the country requires me to come back to render my services, that's fine. But in advance, that should be done in advance, so that I can take the necessary excuses and set most things in place because of family and work as well.
I understand that. All right, so back to the game. Oh, lovely shot. My Gaba is smashing it to the boundary and giving the bowler a piece of his mind as well.
I think they've respected the bowlers enough, and the bowlers think they can keep putting fear in them. So it's like I need to play myself.
You cannot intimidate me. If you bang a shot, I'm going to smash you. That's what my Gaba is saying to the bowler.
As a bowler, you're backing yourself. As a batsman, you need to back yourself and play your shots. Free your mind and play your shots.
Wow, this is a good game. As you can see, the Gahanga Stadium is an amazing place to play and watch cricket. The pitch is true. The outfield is quick. And just the architecture of the place is mind-blowing. You have to be here if you haven't been.
Now, Tayo, looking at the pitch, I've seen that from the shot Gaba played, they've started expanding their field and saying this man means business.
Yes, so the field has changed. So they've taken out one of the sleeves and it's come to shot mid-wicket now. And it goes next ball. I got carried away a little bit there. he got carried away a little bit there.
There is this saying sometimes when you play for and you're challenging the bowler, you as well need to look out so that because you come back strong.
Yes.
The bowler has so many chances, so many balls, and then
but you only have one life. Exactly. Well said. So first wicket down. Looks like 21 for 1 after 2.3 overs.
2.3, that's a good run rate.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. OJ now has an helmet, thankfully. Striding to the crease now is Roland Ilube, Director for Cricket at the LNCC, also co-founder London Nigerian Cricket Club. This club was founded in 1991.
By the Ilube brothers.
I was a toddler at the time. So the skipper, Shola Anya, is watching on intently. And at the same time chatting away to members of the IHS, proud sponsors of this tour. We will be bringing them on at some point during the game to talk to us about the IHS and what they do.
On a lighter note, the captain was 2 years old when the club was formed.
That is a start attack. The skipper was 2 years old when this club was formed. Amazing. It speaks to the longevity of the club. Back to the game, new man is in, they brought back the sleep. There's a sleep on the third man, a short 45. Roland gets off the mark immediately. A square drive. Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah, the square drive, and he went through the hands of the fielder
at point.
It's like deep point at the inner circle.
Roland is playing with a fractured thumb, I think. Damaging the nets on the first day of the tour, but he is a hard man, and he's come back to get into the side and score runs.
Just a quick mention of some players on the sidelines. We have Sam Aselue on the side. We have Ayo Wite on the side as well. They are watching from the pavilion, supporting the team. We have Mike Hart as well supporting. And then we'll have the likes of Ifeanyi Willie coming in later, and some other guys coming in to support the team. And then we have Odepi, Femi Odeomi on the sidelines. That's a quick single there by Roland, and then quick backup by Ade Ojomo, Uche.
Right, so the game's going on well for the LNCC side. 1 wicket down for just under 30, or just over 20, I should say. We have the skipper of the LNCC here with us. As we mentioned earlier, he was 2 years old when the club was formed. And he is leading a team of seasoned pros, both on and off the cricket pitch. Shola Anya is with us. Shola, say hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is good. I don't know what time it is, but it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, almost 11. Looking forward to a good game. And the guys are bowling quite hard heat here, boys. But yeah, look forward to a good game today.
Right. So, how has Rwanda been to you since you landed here?
First, I'll say it's hard to the weather. It's hard to breathe, but it's the people are very welcoming. I've been to a few places, so fortunately it's my last day today, but hope you enjoy the rest of it.
All right. So talk to us about the stadium. You've clearly, played cricket a number of places across the world. Where does the Gahanga rank? Where does the Gahanga rank for you in terms of places to play or watch cricket?
I think as far as I've been, I think I rank in number one, to be honest. Having to I played in Jersey, South Africa, Swaziland, but Gahanga just stands out not only because of the amazing wicket they have, just the way it looks in itself, and the pavilion is amazing.
It is amazing. The outfield is quick, the wicket is true. The pavilion is nice. There's coffee, there's beer, there's water, there's banter. Everything you can dream of when you go out to watch cricket. So there are two T20 games today. How has that influenced your team selection?
It's more about rotation, really, because it's going to take a lot out of us. So luckily we have a number of people to be able to make both games. But the two teams we put out are very strong sides. But I think the side we're playing this morning are pretty quick. And the good thing is that opening batsmen are still doing a very good job with the run rate. So I still think we've got a good side anyway.
Right. Thank you, Shola. We will be calling you back. Have some coffee and some rest.
Thank you.
All right. So I've seen the ball bit roll on a few times. Tells you there's some swing in there.
Definitely, the balls are swinging. But I think Roland will try and find some solution to the balls, and I know he would. That's a quick single.
Some hesitation by OJ there, but I think that was a single ended in world.
Now, synonymous with Nigerians, we have our Afrobeat playing at the background.
Of course. So let's talk about Kigali nightlife. Have you been out any time since you've been here?
No, just with the team having dinner in the hotel or something. But our nightlife, I've heard a lot about nightlife, but I'm not really that outgoing person.
Oh, lovely drive. Lovely drive. Just wide of cover, and he gets 4. OJ is looking very good.
Very good intent by OJ. It's like I'm not here to joke at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, nightlife for me has been. I've heard a lot about the nightlife, and from the hospitality we get from the people during the day and all that. I can imagine what the nightlife will be like.
Yeah, so I can tell you a little bit about nightlife, but maybe later. Let's stay with the cricket for now.
The day is still young.
Oh, good bouncer, well directed, but also well left by the batter. OJ is seeing it really well here.
Yeah, his eyes looks like his eyes in already.
Yeah. Just a little bit about the movement we're seeing in the field now. So there's now a wide long on. Is that wide long on or mid wicket?
Wide long on.
All right. So that was for the slower ball. All right, over. Yeah, that's good cricket all round. Right, so it's 25 for 1 after 4 overs. It's a bowling change now. Looks like still some pace. Left arm seamer from the pavilion end.
Quick single there, and it's some cool breeze in the Ganga Stadium this morning after the rains yesterday.
Oh, lovely run in. This is smart cricket by Roland and OJ. At the start of the game, we were talking about the youthfulness of the Rwandan side compared to the experience of the LNCC side. And, there's this question about who would prevail. Would it be experience or would it be youthful exuberance? It looks like experience is currently winning.
At the moment, I think we use that. The London Nigerians used the experience against the under-19 side. They were quite tactful and they bowled on point, but experience was what we used to get over them.
Right.
And then not to mention, like the captain said earlier, the altitude. I've batted out there, and I know how I felt the first day I played at the centre. I was struggling to breathe.
Yeah.
And then considering Roland and OJ taking the singles and putting the balls in gaps and running quickly across each other,
You can expect it to start to take its toll at some point.
But to expose Roland a bit, since he's arrived, he's taking a few runs. He's done some running.
It looks quite fit.
Some miles, yeah.
So on the LNCC bench today, we have Ayoewite, Mike Hart, Samaselu, McKay.
Morning, gentlemen. How are we doing?
Hi, Will.
I will.
You good?
Good to have you.
Feeling well rested?
Yeah.
We've just been joined by Will Hammond.
You're on the comms.
Will is Director of Cricket Builds Hope. Hi, Will. You want to join us for a bit?
Can I join you in half an hour?
Sure.
Yeah?
So Will will be back with us
Thanks.
in half an hour to
Awesome.
talk us to the end of the game.
Wide ball from the pavilion end.
So left arm seamer has come on. It's caused some problems, maybe, but many of the balls have been down the leg side as well. Oh, good drive.
No, outside. The bag on. Oh, okay. Alright. It's on the pillar. Go back. Just at the zip plate here.
Quicker one. That was an effort ball. Went right through Roland there. Roland out 11 balls, 5 runs.
and that's 30 runs for 2.
And walking in at number 4, Nigeria international Ademola Onikoyi. He's gotten runs both times he's batted in this, on this tour. You expect him to get runs anywhere in the world that he bats, doesn't he?
Yes, he's an experienced player, an experienced batsman, and looking at this, he'll be back here in a few weeks, so he'll want to prove his mark here.
Exactly.
And playing against this majority of the same boys that are bowling to him now, he'll want to prove his point.
He'll want to make a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, OJ is taking off his helmet again. Doesn't seem to be comfortable batting with them. And he's bowled.
First ball of the over.
First ball of the over. In swinging Yorker. So Sita leaves us to get padded up. .30 for 3 after 5.1. Seun Odeku, former Nigeria international, now national selector, walks to the crease to join a key member of the current Nigeria team. These two men have played together for the better part of 20 years. They know each other pretty well. John-Pierre Rukondo. Wicket with his first ball. And it's 5 balls before the end of the power play.
Take it anyhow.
Shot going down leg. Odex helps it on. 4 runs to fine leg.
Hello. Yes, I'm starting from Milford.
South End.
All right, so I'm joined in commentary by another key member of the LNCC. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Olumide Banwo.
All right, Olumide Banwo is going to talk to us about his experience, his journey with the LNCC, and cricket generally. So, Banwo, how did you get into cricket?
I started playing cricket when I joined Igbobi in '94. I was in Igbobi from '94 to '96. That was my first experience with cricket. So I played for Igbobi and I played for Cosmos a bit, and then I left for the UK. But I didn't start playing cricket again until 2012 with the London Nigerian Cricket Club, and I've been playing since. So.
Right. Do you want to talk to us about the culture and the environment within the London Nigerians Cricket Club?
I think it's a great place to be. You have some older guys with lots of experience, both within the cricket community and professionals. So they're good role models, and they just look out for the young ones, which is a good place.
Right. Do you want to name drop some of these people?
Well, I think Roland Ilube, Mackay, OJ, and a few bunch of the other guys.
Right. So what's the since you've landed here, what's the vibe? What do you feel about Kigali?
Wow, Rwanda is a lovely place. Kigali, wonderful people, lovely weather, and just the scenery is great, and like I said, just a bunch of good people. So it's been nice all around.
Right. Everyone that has talked about Rwanda and Kigali has spoken about the people. So what is it about them?
They're just lovely people. They're very welcoming, very friendly, and they just take life easy. Just uncomplicated people.
Right. Good to hear. So let's talk about the game a little bit. Odex and P4 are batting. Two young men, I believe. Well, I say young, but relatively young men that you've known for a bit. So what do you see happening here?
I believe with these two, we have a very good chance of increasing the score rate. Even though I think we on a good rate, but I think with those two in the crease, it's more positive for London Nigerians.
Right. So even though it's the end of the power play, the Rwandan side have not quite made use of the relaxed fielding restrictions. They still have a tight field, attacking field, fine leg, third man up, one slip. What do you think they're trying to do? Odex caught one through backward of points, one run.
I think once they settle in, considering they both just got into the crease, once they start opening up, we'll see a better score rate. So looking forward to that, actually, with P4 and Odex in the crease.
All right, so there's two T20 games today. I'm guessing you're playing the second one.
Yes, I'm playing the second one.
But then what are the plans for after the game? It's a Friday evening,
Well, we'll see what we're doing after the games. But I think the most important thing is to try and see if we can win both games, and then we'll decide what we do after. I'm sure there are lots to do, considering it's Friday. So
we'll
see the best.
So concentrate on the game first, right? And then after the game later.
We'll see what Kigali have got for us.
All right, looking forward to that as well. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
So there's some uneven bounce, being noticed. Some of it is staying down. Nikoi was almost trapped like before wicket there. Hopefully the LNCC skipper asks for the light roller at the end of this innings.